Hey everyone, this is the Captain, Big Chimp Tactical. I just want to get right down to it, talk about something really important today. Oregon Measure 114. There's so many things wrong with this steaming dung pile of a law that I felt the need to do a video about it. So we're going to start talking about that right now. First of all, there's blatant lies in the ads that they're putting on YouTube. They have a thing saying close the background check loophole. So apparently a federal background check is a loophole now. We already have laws requiring background checks on every kind of transfer, including gun shows and private sales. So this is just bull crap right from the get-go. Another big lie that they're stating is that most mass shootings are done with high-capacity magazines. However, in the text of the measure itself, it states that in only about 40% of cases, which is an estimate of mass shootings, they are used. Okay, so again, they're just spreading blatant lies to people that don't know any better, and they're going to believe it. And we got to stop this. Okay, now with the permit application process, in section 4 it says the police chief or county sheriff or their designee would be issuing the permits. Okay, it could take up to a week. I've waited 5 days for a background check to complete already. This is going to cost millions of dollars in extra staff requirements, and a local official with a grudge could deny you a permit. You know, there would be recourse to that. You could deny or you could appeal the denial for the permit, but literally someone that the sheriff appoints that didn't like you in your city could deny you a permit because they didn't like you. Okay, so now here with section 4, subsection C, we're getting into the real meat and potatoes of this law here. And this is a gun registration for the state of Oregon. They require fingerprints and photographs, and they require the documents to be kept on record, which we're going to get to that later. Also, in section 4, subsection 2B, that basically creates a waiting period. The reports for the permits to decide if they're going to go forward with trying to issue a permit or not, and the background check shall be made within 24 hours, okay? And then once they decide if a permit can be even issued, it says that they have to issue the permit within 30 days. So if that means to me, if they are allowed to take 30 days, they can take 30 days if they want. So basically they're instituting a 30-day waiting period for firearms in Oregon. Okay, so now section 4, subsection 2, C, I believe, it says that they will annually publish statistics, including any additional information it determines would be helpful to ensuring the permit to purchase process is being administered in an equitable and fair manner. Okay, so that is really vague, and it says that they could release pretty much whatever information they want about you into the public. Okay, so in California, one thing they were doing, I don't know if they are allowed to issue concealed carry permits, but they would actually publish the name and address of people that were getting concealed carry permits in the paper. So it's really flexible on what they decide they want to publish. So it's a good way to just scare people away out of gun ownership. You know what I mean? Now in section 4, subsection 3B, we're talking about a $65 fee for a gun permit. This is after you've paid for the gun safety course, and let me tell you, because I've had to take one, that they're about $300, and the price I would imagine is going to skyrocket since there's going to be less people to handle the workload, and it's already such a backlog on background checks that this is going to make things absolutely ridiculous. And again, that added cost is going to make people not do it. So now what if you can't afford $365, not including the firearm you're going to purchase? What if you're someone that doesn't make a lot of money and you're just trying to defend yourself? So now you're going to pay an extra $400. That's not even including the background check fee. There's another $10. So now they're pricing you out of protecting yourself and your right to defend yourself. And then the agent must maintain a copy of all the permits. You must maintain a copy of your permit and present it on demand. So it's like pretty much Germany, you know, you're going to be asked to present your papers in order to exercise your right to carry a firearm or even own it. Okay, so again, in section 4, subsection 5A, they detail how they will need to maintain a searchable electronic database of all permits issued. Okay, so here's another instance where it specifically says this is gun registration. They're going to keep all of your personal information on file when you purchase a gun, exercising your right. So basically, you step out of line at all as far as they are concerned, or your permits go expired, they know right where you live. They can come to your house and take your guns now. And then this little ditty, section 4, subsection 6A. This is one of my favorite parts. Let me read this to you out of the book. A permit to purchase issued under this section does not create any right of the permit holder to receive a firearm. And so I know what this means. They mean that just because you buy a permit, it doesn't mean you get to get a firearm. I get that, but it's kind of funny that they put right in the measure that you really don't have a right to own a gun. Kind of like that, right? Section 4, subsection 6C requires that there's a $50 renewal every 5 years for you to maintain your right to own a firearm. Pricing you out of your right. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're adding extra roadblocks. We're adding extra little barriers to make it so that you don't exercise your right to own a gun. Section 11. Now we're getting into large capacity mag ban. Subsection 3A, the dealers are going to have 180 days to dump their stock in another state, permanently alter the mag so they can't hold more than 10 rounds, or destroy them, which is just totally ridiculous. There's going to be so many people probably put out of business just from that alone. You know what I mean? And then section 11, subsection 5D, all large capacity magazines must be transported in a separate locked container. So now you're not even allowed to have the magazine in your rifle. So that's really useful. I'm sure that's going to stop a mass shooter. Oh wait, I can't take that to school with the mag in the rifle. That's stupid. So that's it. Just a steaming pile of horse dung of a potential law. We need to vote no on this. We need to defeat this. Gun registration, so many barriers to gun ownership, treating law-abiding citizens like criminals. We need to get rid of this law, and we need to defeat everyone like it. And I'm hoping that with the things going on in the Supreme Court, that even if this passes by the vote, that it will be shut down, because it's totally unconstitutional. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. This is Captain out. Big Chip Tactical. Like, subscribe, get notified, do all that stuff. It really helped me out. I appreciate it. Have a good one.